logistics about the workshop, then we go to the first topic of the workshop. There are a couple of units or organizations within our university that made this workshop available. Web mining lab is the unit that I have been working with, and later I will go back to this brief history of our lab. This is the workshop webpage. Some of you have browsed it, others probably have not. We'll keep updating information about our progress and other announcements of the workshop there. So please make sure to visit it from time to time. The department, of course, has provided generous fundings and support in this lab. On your notification or some other emails, you probably have seen this unit called Global China Studies, which is a new research project within our College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. I am officially, or it's a research unit, it's not official. I'm affiliated with this, and so they have also provided some support for the for this part of the workshop and perhaps some other portions in the future. For that reason, I added a clause to the title of our workshop, Computational Communication Research in Chinese Context and Beyond. The last part is expression of gratitude to the Global China Studies. But for most part of our materials coverage will stay on the last keyword, beyond. There will be very limited coverage on Chinese context, given the fact that some of you are from outside this context. We don't want to restrict your access to the material. As we described in our earlier communication to you, we assume that you have had some knowledge and skills on the following three areas. But this is perhaps a well-known Venn diagram people have designed to indicate what data science is, what computational social science is, what big data requires, or whatever. Usually, the relevant areas of knowledge and expertise or skills is organized or divided into three connected areas. Domain experts, in our case, communication and the media, theory, and also traditional social science research methods, survey, content analysis, experiment. We assume that you have a pretty good idea of all of these, so we are not going to do any review at all. Statistical knowledge and skills, which includes at least t-test, ANOVA, loss, tabulation, chi-square test, correlation, multiple regression. And again, we won't discuss any of those, so we try to build on. And programming language, this is perhaps an area many of you or even me myself are just learning. There are several good languages, popular and good languages. In particular, there has been a debate between R versus Python, and we choose R. This is the second time that we have run this workshop, and last year we also used. No, last year we used a mix of R, Python, and several other things. So this time we felt that for pedagogical purposes, it might be better to focus on one language, acknowledging that there are problems and shortcomings of R language vis-a-vis Python. But it's like a choice between iPhones and Android phone system, or Apple and Origin. There are always trade-offs. In the center is what we call computational communication, CCR, which I will define that briefly later on. I also have already touched about the difficulty for us to choose R and Python. After this workshop, our lab will review the issue again. I feel, at least in my part, increasing urge to move toward Python than R. But this has to be decided based on all kind of factors, student factors, machine factors, resources factors, and also the duration of workshop. For a short workshop like this, it takes less setup time to learn R and Python. The initial learning curve is a little more steeper. You have to spend a lot more time to get familiar with the interface environment. This is my kind of view of between the two languages. Of course, this is not a well-informed view. I have learned both just a little bit. So my initial exposure tells me that in terms of data collection, they are probably doing similar things at the same capacity. In terms of text processing, tomorrow morning when Brendan talked to me about this, she probably will. She has been using Python a lot more than R, and so clearly to her, there's no comparison between R and Python. If you, in your future, if you, your primary task involves processing and mining text data, definitely should go with Python. For data analysis, statistical analysis, R is always a winner. There is a consensus in relevant communities. In terms of data visualization, again, this is my own kind of a personal preference. I feel that R does a little bit better than the main field. Part of the conclusion I have is from what she has done with visualization using Python. I think that this is not good. Perhaps it's a bad observation. The last thing, in the same spirit as this workshop, we are proposing to establish a new interest group at the International Communication Association, ICA. An interest group is the first step to develop a formal sub-discipline or subfield of the discipline. The interest group requires 40 active members to endorse. Once a member endorses, then the member needs to pay annual due to the interest group, which is about $5, $3 or $5. $3 US dollars per year. And once the interest group grows to 10% of the ICA members, which is about 200, then the interest group becomes discipline. The division is usually considered to be the indication of emergence of a subfield within the discipline. And so we think that this is the right time to set up this interest group. There are two competing titles for the interest group. We initially proposed it to be called social media analytics. Then during our last ICA Blue Sky workshop, some of the participants suggested that probably more kind of trendy to call it computational communication research. It will be decided by a vote among the members. And the interest group will also do organize conference sessions within ICA and outside. Also will organize some training sessions on research collaborations and other things. So if you are a member of ICA, please join us. We have a link to our proposal page. Then just send us an email to express your interest. If you are not a member yet, this gives you another reason to join ICF first, then become a member of our interest groups.